Oh my, hello. Welcome to the show. Yes, I'm your host, Johnny Baghead. As always, welcome back. Oh. There we go. Yes, I'm back. You might be surprised because of some stuff I was tweeting earlier and posting on Twitter and Blue Sky. Many apologies there. I put my, here's the plan today stream stuff, and then it got to about an hour and a half before I usually start doing prep and shit, and I almost felt like I was going to fall asleep and just needed to lie down because I'm still on my, recovering from this sore throat and cold. But I tried, and I was only laying down for maybe like half an hour and realised, you know what, nah, and was able to prep and get ready, and here I am. Woo! I'm probably going to sound a little bit congested still. Also, what is going on here? Is this something that I could fix right now? I was doing a bit of bag maintenance this week. Mostly behind the scenes stuff, but I did have to fix my grill a bit here. But I do have some extra stuff done, which is nice, but I might have to sort out something. But that's the problem with Johnny Baghead. He's always working on bagheads behind the scene. But yeah. We're going to continue and likely finish, barring any issues, Constantine for the PlayStation 2 today. This is part of my unplayed PlayStation 2 games, the tier on my tier list. I've got to find a really good, concise way of describing that. But yeah, like untiered PlayStation 2 games. That I kind of put on here because I found this game interesting and funny. I'm still not actually sure where we're going to place this. We're going to see. But one thing I have done, oh yes, since we played this last week, is I've actually re-watched the movie that I hadn't seen in a few years. And it turns out this game is actually quite a bit different from the movie. It's weird. It kind of follows the movie, but either entire characters are missing. Some characters look and act so differently, they might as well be different characters. And then there's some new characters. And it's weird because, okay, the opening cutscene is almost a shot-for-shot remake of the opening exorcism scene from the movie. Some stuff's cut, and because it's different actors doing the voices, some of the line takes are different, but the script's identical. Most of the camera cuts are identical, and the shots, and the motion capture they've done was done to try and match the original scene. But then with a little bit of stuff cut around. But then as soon as you're done with that, most of what's played out in this game hasn't happened. Now, I remembered in the movie that you didn't jump back to and from hell that often. But I forgot how much that movie is not really an action movie until the final act. For most of the movie, it's like a thriller almost. But the whole storyline with the cop lady's twin, she's gone. The priest guy is a very different character in the movie and meets a very different fate. Certain characters haven't shown up yet. B-Man is mostly the same, but all the stuff of, we went to hell to pick up shotgun parts and find the Spear of Destiny, which is interesting in the game. They don't realize it's the Spear of Destiny. That's completely different as well. The Spear of Destiny, the Constantine doesn't find. That doesn't show up until right at the end of the movie. Some random guy found it and then got possessed by it. In this one, you find it, and then it gets taken. It's so strange, but at the same time, like, the overall plot parts are the same. It's wild. But let's jump into the gameplay here. And we'll jump in where we left off. But yeah, like, I rewatched the movie. I'm gonna say, rewatching it now, I think my opinion of it might have gone down a bit. Because a lot of the stuff that I think the Constantine lore and this game touches on, like kind of the bureaucratic ideas of heaven and hell and all the mechanical stuff, you know, like, they don't really explain what's up with the shotgun or the holy weapons. Like, they get shown, but they you know, they almost barely get used, kind of thing. And the game's like more about that kind of thing, and I'm curious if the game's maybe more closer to the original comics. Anyway, let's jump in here. But I also rewatched the cutscenes that have come up so far, just to kind of refresh. Because after watching the movie, I realized, oh yeah, this has a very different plot.
I need your help, Constantine.
I've heard them all.
I know this cutscene played last time, but we'll let it play out.
Hallucinations.
Like, this is essentially the same character, but how John Constantine meets her is different. Her twin, that's all gone. There's an earlier cutscene when you meet her and she has like the Mark of Mammon on her. That doesn't even happen in the movie. That happens to her sister.
Let's start here. You didn't have hallucinations.
Oh my god.
And B-Man also dies in the movie,
Associate.
but in a completely different way.
Friend.
It's strange. I think last time someone talked about, was this made without the full movie script, maybe?
One they have. One
But it's weird because some lines are identical.
They took the spearhead. That they
Oh, the thing with El Ryu, the like angel half-breed, that's an entirely invented plotline for the game.
Jesus Christ. This guy? He's the
That's just not a character in the movie at all.
On Earth?
Not yet, but he's coming.
And yeah, it's interesting to see, like, yeah, they did get this lady's likeness and voice.
Demons entering Earth.
It's funny, like, they got Keanu Reeves' face, but they couldn't get him to voice it.
That's why demons are after you.
But then a lot of, like, smaller actors, they couldn't for some reason.
No.
And then there were, like, a couple where they actually got the face and their voice, like B-Man and a character we haven't seen yet. Also, something like this does happen in the movie, but it happens way later in a completely different location where she gets taken like that. It's so strange. Like, I really wonder what it must have felt like. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get used to how this game controls.
Let's see what Beeman had to say.
John, I guess we all pay for our sins in the end. You know me. I'd always hold something back for that rainy day.
Why do you go all blue
Well,
suddenly?
the mother of all storms is coming, so you're going to need all the help you can get. Hidden in the loft of this building, I placed one of the most powerful incantations I ever came across.
Oh yeah, all the incantation stuff, by the way, that's not in the movie really. Like, there's a bit of Latin, kind of like exorcism stuff. But they really took liberties with things. But again, I don't blame them because I did not remember the movie being like way more of like a thriller. Okay, let me check some stuff. Okay, objectives. Find Beeman's secret stash. Check our notes. Yeah, Roman Spearhead. It's weird that it took a, like, in game, it takes them a while to realize it's the Spear of Destiny. But in the movie, like, as soon as they, I don't think they even see it. They know already. Oh, Moses, oh yeah, this is in the movie, but it's never explained what it is. It just kind of happens. That's not in the movie, I don't think. The Holy Shotgun is, and the Dragon's Breath is. Not the Crucifier. The Knuckle Dusters actually are. But and yeah, the Screech Beetle. But it's, a lot of it's just like not really explained. It's weird. Okay, that's... I'm just gonna remember my controls here. Also, I did look up footage of the PC version, and this vision mode looks very different in the PC version. Like, it's still going for an inverted colors, like negative colors thing, but it's not as blue as this. It doesn't have this vignetting or this blur. So, most of the environment will actually look grey when you do that, and only, like, usable and useful objects will kind of highlight. And yeah, there's a lot of, like, locale places. Either new ones. Some stuff from the movie is kind of replicated. Ah, come on. You put arcade machines? Oh! What the fuck? Bowling ball! Damn, that fucking killed everyone. Oh, jeez, the frame rate here. I remembered the frame rate was kind of spotty in this version. I don't remember it getting this bad. For such a small room as well. Okay, okay. Controls are coming back to me, though. Yeah, exorcism. kind of weird that the Stormcrow and the Hunger move are almost as useful as each other. But yeah, this kind of shows you like, oh, video games? Is that what it's supposed to say? Because that the lettering is so unclear. That's a terrible video game. Where's the gameplay, huh? Yay! Why not? Genius. Turns out it's an amazing game. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We lost our jacket. Okay, we're not back there for some reason. You know, I keep forgetting there's a 180 move. Come on, you should be able to... No? Okay. Pass through the Superior Clothing Company's premises. Yeah, okay. Oh, hang on. Is it one of those... Okay. I could not tell there was glass there, just straight up. Oh, alright. Oh, yep, let's do this again. Oh, cool. Another of those, like, instant kill enemy. It is funny that a lot of the spells and items you get are kind of just... are, like, you know, like smart bomb, wipe all the enemy out kind of items. But it's so weird to me, like, a big part of this game...
I'll go to hell for doing that.
Okay, I just had to check. She could have been a half-breed or some shit. Oh, right. There we go. There's the melee bard. Also, there's that, like, bug guy. Funny enough, the, like, stomping is taken directly from the movie. No, while I was looking up stuff about this game, I've seen there's actually a more effective way of fighting that guy.
Who are you?
Oh, good job. Good job, Constantine. God, I feel like the shotgun should be more powerful. In the movie, it's like a one-shot kill weapon. No, okay. Okay, that doesn't make much sense. Oh. Okay. Never mind then. Also, I randomly found out this week that they are making a sequel to this movie that's apparently supposed to come out the next year or so. Just, I was randomly looking stuff up, and it's like, oh yeah, no, Keanu Reeves, Peter Stormare, and the original director are signed on to do a new movie. And apparently the script for it just got finished. That's another thing I learned. Yeah. So I mean, like, the shotgun is, like, weirdly... I guess because in the movie it's only used in a scene with, like, the half-breeds. That's why it's only... most, like, it's said, oh, it's most effective against half-breeds. But you don't fight half-breeds often enough for that to be a good idea. I don't think. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. So yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but this does really feel like... Well, I'd have to, you know, look up those original graphic novels. But there's also the fact that this game, you can even unlock covers to the graphic novel, leads me to believe that that might have been a bigger influence. Also, from going through the bonus menu, it's obvious we've missed, like, quite a lot. But the other thing that I found out, which is not so fun, is that we're now at a point, because of all this fucking generative quote-unquote AI stuff, that people now make fake movie trailers and just put them up there for engagement. Because I was under the impression, like, oh, trailers have come out, and then watched one for a bit. I was like, oh, wait, no, this is just random footage from John Wick movies with, like, really bad AI-generated monsters added. And, like, AI-generated voice lines and shit. Yeah. Shake my controller. Like, I mean, it makes sense that, you know, video game, they expand on it. And all these new areas, all that kind of thing. Oh shit, I got knocked out of it. It's a bit weird that the Knuckle Duster's, like, even listed as a weapon, because you don't really fight unarmed. Like, because you have to specifically put your weapons away to do that. Might as well look around, do this quick. I think there are like so many optional bits I've probably missed. Honestly, that's quicker. With these, only shoot them in the back dudes. Right, I gotta be careful. I'm low on ammo. Even though you can pick up the nails from the crucifier, I don't think you could get 100% of it back.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching.
Truth is in the eye of the beholder. But then you can sell anything if you set it to the right beat, huh? This is a bad time for me. Let's do the angelic visitations another time.
Beeman's stash can wait. I'm here to give you some advice.
Really? Involving yourself directly in the affairs of the ant farm. Something's got your...
He does not
Someone on
talk
the other side
like this in the
is
movie.
playing by the
He
rules.
doesn't have all these like
Is that what
witty
your whole industry is
comebacks.
about? Forgiving rule breakers? I know about Mammon. Anything else?
This is a serious situation which requires drastic measures. Everyone is not who they seem, John.
Since when hasn't that been true?
Oh. Get my tribal tattoo. Oh, that was just a free health up. God,
You have reached Mr. Reed, director of the Superior Clothing Company. I am sorry, but I cannot reach the phone.
I mentioned it a lot in the first part.
He's coming, John. Mammon's coming. And we got Angela. We got Angela!
But it's so weird that
Please leave a message after the tone.
this is like a Max Payne clone. It's so strange. I'm trying to use the holy wall of grenades more often because they give me a lot. But they're still really hard to use. There we go. Let's go this way first.
I'm close. Not far to Beeman's secret stash.
But it is weird that it is a Max Payne clone, because Max Payne's gameplay, you know, was built around enemies that shoot at you.
Ben,
And that's the opposite of this game. Almost none of the enemies shoot at you. I've noticed this happens sometimes. I don't think it's an enemy, like a spawner enemy. But there's a lot of areas where it's just, oh yeah, no, they'll keep spawning from this one spot, like over and over. It's a little odd. Did I find something? Oh, I got a card. Oh no, here we go.
this is it. Beeman's insurance policy. But to get it, I'm gonna have to break the spell.
Alright. Light all the candles.
Should have known you wouldn't make it easy for me.
Oh, there's another one. Whoa, whoa, that was weird. Okay. Okay, the arrow... I'm guessing that's pointing where it's supposed to go? Oh, wait, hang on. Let's see. I think... Huh. No. Oh, hang on. Does this... Is it something where it only works? Okay. Okay, so I think I just have to do this in a specific order. Oh, no, I'm not so sure. There's some sort of order here, though, for Okay, no, that doesn't work there. So, it definitely has to match the you know, like, it will only work here because there's a line there. This is one, though, where I kind of wish that you controlled this a different way. Like, instead of having to push everything around. Oh, I'm so close. Why is this one lit up? Why is this one lit up? Oh, okay. So I think take that off there. Put that there. You there. There we go. Curious if there's multiple ways to solve that. Not too bad. Interesting, but having to do that, you know, like pushing the shit around though. What's this gargoyle thing? Oh, it's the spell, isn't it? Yeah. Apparently I'm missing one. Transforms surrounding demons into stone for a limited time. While under the effect of the spell, projectiles hits will shatter the demons, destroying them utterly. Fair enough.
Got some luck, kid doll.
Yep. Does what it says it does. It's just weird because like I have like 3 spells now that are basically just one-hit kills that affect groups of enemies.
Nice entrance, Gabriel. But could you kill the angelic radiance?
Ah, here's Gabriel.
You're welcome, John.
Yeah, thanks.
So this is Tilda Swinton. I actually did get her for this.
Grateful. But why?
Well, like our father, John, I work in strange and mysterious ways.
Oh, cut the crap.
We find ourselves in perilous times, John. All of us who are of the light. We need every resource we can muster. And you qualify.
Know about Mammon?
Oh, yes.
Angela?
Lovely girl. Dangerous to be around. But aren't they all?
How about Beeman's murder?
Mortality's a bitch. Balthazar killed Beeman. Match your suspicions?
Yeah. Yeah. And your angle, Gabriel? You wouldn't tell me this unless you wanted me to go after him.
Balthazar is a very powerful half-breed who's been around for thousands of years.
So save me the trouble. Take him out yourself.
John, you know we don't work that way.
Obviously.
They did a really bad job rendering her. This model looks barely like her.
Ugly. Manipulation comes with the wings.
I'm waiting.
An incantation called Demon Leech. Balthazar is vulnerable to its effects.
And I can find this incantation conveniently stored in Hell's Temple?
You're a gifted one, John. Godspeed.
Also, it's only been hinted at, but like a big plot point in the movie is that John Constantine's dying of cancer. Because, you know, he's a chain smoker and all that. And he does a lot of this because he's like been able to see demons and angels and shit since he was a kid. Oh, no explanation to how we got here this time, just here we are. And when he was like a teenager, because he like, you know, thought he was crazy and shit, you know, tried to kill himself, and he's like, knows he's gonna go to hell, so he's trying to fix things. And it's that plot point that's like not really being talked about. I do think it's smart that this has you come here a lot to do combat and all that. Take that. Waha! It's weird how they just seem to, like, forget to put a cutscene here, though. Of, like, how we got in here. Should pop it off as well. God, that... I was very lucky to notice that card. There we go. Aha. Oh, look at them. They've learned how to dodge. But yeah, they really had to add and make up a lot of story for this game. And again, thinking back to that movie, it's like, okay, there actually isn't a lot of action set pieces in it. Like, there are scenes that you could have extended. Like, obviously they had that bug demon guy show up more than once. And they put combat scenes into these hell bits. Yeah, have a drinky poo. I guess we're yep, going down. This, funny enough, kind of looks like being on this highway. Makes me think of, in the movie, when Constantine goes to hell to see what happened to the cop lady's sister, Angela. Funny enough, I think the strap with those enemies is melee because they don't teleport away. If you fight them that way. Also, I get the feeling this is just going to be a big gauntlet. Because the game is just like constantly giving me ammo and heals. Okay, okay. I still think this game is way too dark. Because it even gets to the point where even if you put the brightness up, and luckily this game actually does have in-game brightness settings, it just, the areas are so dark they're not being rendered. My spell! There we go. Also, I feel like the sound effects are broken here right now. Okay. Maybe we go... No. Oh, okay. It's a weird place to put one of these. Fair enough. Yeah, yeah. God, all that shit happened behind me, and you didn't even have to look.
Back now.
Oh, hello. Honestly, screw this guy. Holy grenades just suck. They only really seem to be good at like weakening the hybrids or stunning some of the bigger enemies. And they give you so many of them as well. Feels like they want you to be constantly using them. They did do a really good job of simulating how the movie depicted the hell stuff. I'll give them that. There we go, just sort those guys out. Oh, really? Yeah, melee really is the way to take those projectile enemies out. I'm more, you know, now coming back to this, I'm getting the the impression that most of this game is that kind of rock, paper, scissors thing, like, expanded. Just, oh yeah, this weapon will always be effective against this enemy. Yep, I'm not going that way. There is stuff to get, though. There we go. This stuff is very much here because, like, you can't jump to get around to things. Okay.
I hate this place.
Insightful dialogue, John. God, it doesn't... Didn't fucking stun them at all, did you? Okay. Oh yeah, now I remember. There is a jump here, but there is Legend of Zelda style jump here. Whoa!
Too close for comfort.
Yeah, I fucking agree. Oh. There you go.
There's gotta be another way through.
Oh, it'd help if I could fucking see.
I could use true sight.
God, you can barely see with this vision mode on anyway. There we go. Oh.
Not again.
Okay, that does actually help. Oh yeah, I remember now. That's weird. That should have hit. Oh no. Okay, that fixed it. I'd gone stuck there because I'd like cancelled the animation or something. Oh, come on, John. Come on, Constantine. There we go. Ooh.
Getting to hell doesn't take a lot of effort. Getting through hell, that can cause you to break a sweat.
Divine intervention again, though. I'm curious, though, if... Yep. Lucky there's all this holy water and shit lying around hell.
Getting closer.
Okay, how long is this little... Don't let... Oh, hello. Okay, now we're at this point of the game. Yeah, a lot of these weapons are just... Okay, if it's flying enemies, use this thing. If it's ground enemies, use that. So on, so forth. You know, I don't know if there's even headshot mechanics in this game, because most of the enemies don't even have proper heads. Get all my nails back. There we go. Oh, okay. This was just for pickups. Honestly, they're really generous with the ammo on this level. They don't really need to be, but they are. Now I'm curious. No. Okay. Well, it worked. There we go. Oh god, my controller goes nuts when that happens. Okay, so I guess the lightning does have a limited amount of enemies it could affect. Because this guy at the front here weirdly did not get hit. That's fine though. Whoops. God, I wish they had just gone the whole hog and copied like diving mechanics and slowdown from Max Payne. Maybe they're worried about people, you know, calling out as too much of a Max Payne ripoff, but it's a bit weird to play a game that feels like it's emulating that combat style and control, but then not to have like it's like not having the diving at least. I get the bullet time stuff they would probably have to be careful of because that's actually like trademark term. Oh, another one.
Jen, I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, go. Okay, I think my protection ran out. Oh, fuck. Get up, you fool. Yeah, if you do it right, you can pretty much just stun lock this enemy. But you have to get the aim just right. Of course. One thing we've got to figure out is why some websites have different names for who's voicing John Constantine here. Hopefully the credits will clear that up.
Hell's Temple. The demon leech spell was waiting inside.
God, this is probably going to be quite a big chunk of the game then. Because we've got this whole, you know, quote-unquote temple to go to.
Jen Ansar!
God, that protection spell did not last. Have a drink. There we go. I will say, I think the thing that maybe lets this game down the most outside of the performance on PS2, and granted there are ways to get around that if you just play on a different system. But again, I don't think that the performance ever gets to unplayable points. It definitely gets to, you know, probably play this on another console if you can. Oh, weird. Oh, weird. Okay. If you use the dual guns, some of the hits miss when you do the melee. Weird. Alright. Alright. Okay, before I leave, I need to see if there's any healing stuff around here. You know, for a combat arena... oh, here we go. Let's look at the... Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna have some water. International financing. Alright. Ooh. It's still weird that you have this movement out of combat that feels so different. Oh. I love how tired he gets. Alright, just bonus. Fair enough.
The place had changed a bit. I'm sure I'll find the demon leech in the vault below. Looks like they've sealed it off. I'm gonna have to find another way down there.
Alright. One thing I should look up, because I'm curious about it. I mentioned, like, with how much different stuff there is here.
Ready to fall. It just needs the proper encouragement.
Makes me wonder, and, you know, like, there's actually a lot more demon fighting, and there's all the spell stuff. It does make me wonder a bit if, like, how much of the plot was based directly on stuff from the comic or not. So, like, does the movie kind of do its own thing? Is this closer? Or... Wait, where was this statue? Honestly, it was kind of hard to tell with that cutscene where that was in relations. Oh. Never mind. Nope, there's a... Not real doors, that's a dead end. God, that vision mode is so much worse in this version. Okay. Oh, okay. I can move that, but where would I want to move this? Oh, we can't move it up there. Okay, well that's probably a hint. They've put stuff on the floor that kind of limits where you can move this thing. Okay, now I'm really confused. I can move this. Oh. Okay. Now I see. This was just really hard to see. Just because of how orange everything is. Alright.
Cracked it.
Do we have to kill every demon though? Honestly? Don't really have to kill any of them there.
The demon leech incantation is inside. Same setup, different day. 5 tumblers on the door. The math wasn't hard. There are 5 trials I'll have to complete. And each chair will take me to a different trial.
Ah, okay. Yeah, the Puppet Midnight guy having one of these chairs was like a fixture point in the movie. Could have animated his face.
I forgot how much that hurts. Toss off in.
Yeah, take that, motherfuckers. Alright.
There it is. Toss off in.
Look, it's just quicker at this point. It is interesting as well. Something else I just reminded myself by doing that spell. Something that was weird was the Wikipedia.
Now what? Decision time.
But the Wikipedia page. Oh, never mind. I misunderstood what this puzzle is. Claim that reviewers said that the spells were kind of useless and didn't do anything. It's like, no, I played the game. They're actually really effective. Well. Yep, I get it. I get it. Well, I get I died. I don't get what I did wrong. They're like, oh yeah, no, the spells are kind of useless compared to the guns. It's like, no, they're not. I'll say the protect spell doesn't last long enough for how much magic it uses. But most of the other spells are fucking, you know, like room clearers. Okay, kind of wish the checkpoint was here.
I forgot how much that hurts. Toss off in. Toss off in.
Ah, whatever. The animation should not be that long, though. That's a problem. Okay.
There it is.
And yeah, not being able to skip cutscenes is a tad annoying. Oh yeah, I just remembered. There we go. Okay, so show...
Decision time. Now what?
Oh, okay. And then there. Okay. Now I get what I did wrong. Get all my pickups. More? You know, I'm just gonna run. Again, I don't think we have to fight them all. Okay, I will fight you guys. I just Okay, please checkpoint. I'm worried that this area.
Electricity is like faith. You can't
Okay,
see
did
it,
checkpoint,
but
good.
you know it when it hits you.
Why is the performance so bad here at times? It's strange.
Power corrupts, but it's a rush.
Alright, Trial of Temptation.
My world's turned upside down, head under heels.
Okay, now this frame rate. This is pretty bad. Huh. What is that fucking noise? Find the key to unlock the door. Okay. Oh, cute. Yeah, fisticuffs. Yeah, okay. Fuck it. Might seem like a waste, but I'm just... I'm done with you. I don't want to fight you anymore. Okay, okay.
This'll open the trial door.
Alright. Where are we going? Yeah, flip again. Like, they are trying for a lot of really cool stuff. It's just what really lets this game down probably fundamentally. Oh. Oh, okay, no circle. I think this is a buff of some sort. Yeah, more magic meter. Is the control, just the stick movement. Like, I mess with the sensitivity a bit, but it's kind of hard to get it to feel quite right. And then just how slow you are, and you'll find a lot of these, like, scurrying enemies. Oh, it's these fucking screaming pictures again.
Stop in.
This performance on PS2 though is pretty rough.
Stop in.
And it's a shame they couldn't have scaled something down to improve the frame rate here.
Stop in.
Like, yeah, this... Like, this frame rate is getting really close to the play elsewhere category. It's not quite there. It is close, though. Okay, we done here? I guess so. But now I have to try and find the chair that I came in on. I think it was up here? Yeah, okay. Alright, 2 of 5. I'm a bit worried about healing though, because it looks like there's a finite amount of it. All I can hope is that there is healing items in one of these trials as well. Trial of Death.
The trial of death, which is basically the damn story of my life. Better make sure to stop the cards on the Reaper or I'm screwed.
Okay. Yep, and then...
That's it. 2 more to go.
Okay. Then this one's probably going to be fastest now. Oh! I surprised myself there. That actually worked. This is a cute little bit. I will say though, it was probably the length of the game. I probably would have gotten rid of that whole highway level. Because it wasn't really that interesting. They didn't introduce any new enemies or weapons. This is at least its own gimmick. It's so weird they zoom in on the face considering they didn't animate it. Trial of Anger. Oh shit, we're gonna run into Saint Anger down here. Why can't I do magic? There we go. It's weird because I think I have auto lock turned on, but for those enemies, it doesn't really work.
That's what I need. But first, I'll have to deal with this.
Another one? Alright. Let's go do this to take out these ads.
Jen, I'm sorry.
Yeah, move away from him. It's so weird how inconsistent this attack is for stunning him. It does work sometimes. Oh shit, I run out of ammo. Fucking really? I feel like I didn't really have much of a choice there. God, they're being really stingy with healing items right now. Because I'm not seeing any outside of that, like, main room. Also, I feel like they don't really give you that Dragon Breath ammo often enough.
Let's hurry this up.
Fuck. I should have just done the spell. Okay, where did you checkpoint, Gabe? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I got the feeling there weren't too many levels left, but they were going to be quite long. We'll see. Let me just... Okay, is this the same one?
I forgot how much that hurts.
Yes, it was. Oh, there was water in here.
Stop it.
Oh, shit. I think that's a health upgrade. I'll take it then. Okay, well, that's a good thing to remember that there's a lot of healing flask stuff back there. This is a pretty annoying one to not have a checkpoint, I won't lie. There we go, there we go. Seriously? Oh yeah, and we can't skip
That's what I need.
cutscenes.
But first, I'll have to deal with this. Stop it.
God, that should not have hit. Oh, come on, almost. At least I'll have more health coming out of this encounter. There we go. Again, they did do a really good job with these like faux heat effects. Like the visible heat waves on everything.
Let's hurry this up.
But I don't know why the performance is so bad. Just guess they weren't really building this game for PS2 in mind. Yeah, let's go back in here, get the flasks. There we go. Alright. One left now.
Electricity is like faith. You can't see it, but you know it when it hits you.
But you can see lightning though, can't you?
Power corrupts, but it's a rush.
Alright, Trial of Fear.
Stop in.
It's annoying though. One thing that's a little annoying about the health upgrades is that the flask hasn't gotten bigger. If it does have upgrades to do that, I've missed them. So the flask doesn't even like heal that as much now. Okay.
Stop in.
Oh, fuck you.
Stop in.
Yep, I saw that coming. My, oh god, camera. Maybe I should use different spells, because the lightning one you can get knocked out of. I just tend to use it because I can cast it more often, because it costs less. At least this is the last one.
I forgot how much that hurts. Stop in.
Oh. That's the wrong way. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, this cutscene again.
Stop in.
Okay, good. Yeah, see, look, like the flask now doesn't even heal. Like, it's barely half now. It looks like to me. Come on, come on. There we go. Any pickups? Nah, doesn't look like it. Yeah, I can see why most of the stuff I was looking up about this game, like if I was looking for gameplay footage, most people playing this on PC. Oh, there we go. I forget what that does. That does do something good, the voodoo dolls.
Stop in.
Might as well. God, the frame rate here is pretty rough. But when you get on the ladder, it improves. It's very strange. Okay, I didn't even do that.
Stop in.
Yeah. Maybe there are flask upgrades you could get in this game, but I don't know, it's been this long. Oh, hang on, hang on. Fucking hell, frame rate. I don't know, there was nothing you could have done to optimize this. Like, we are getting to below 10 FPS, I think, in some of these areas. Where am I? Oh, yeah. But as soon as you get on the ladder, it improves. It's so weird. Okay. So that's how you want to play this car game. Okay. This segment sucks. I'm not afraid to say it. This has been... Some of these challenges were okay. Some of these are just really rough to get through. Like, these projectile enemies would be fine to fight if they didn't do that constant teleported. That's why I'd rather just take them out with a lightning spell. And I guess the gimmick... here is just enemies are going to constantly spawn while I'm climbing that thing.
I forgot how much that hurts.
It's just, if I was doing testing and I was playing the PS2 version and I got to the frame rate there, I would have told someone like, yeah, that's, you can't do that. Like, you need to fix your code. Wait, why didn't that kill anyone? Like, I get the design of it, but they really should have had checkpoints in the middle of these sections. And it's just weird, because this is like a very simple area. It's just this corridor and this big bit here. But the performance is really rough here. Like, something about the way they're rendering this area. Just this PS2 version can't deal with it. Okay, I'm gonna try... Oh, fuck you. See, look, as soon as I start casting magic, the frame rate actually improves. It's so strange. I guess the magic... the voodoo doll... I noticed it like fully healed my magic, but I don't remember what the voodoo dolls do. Oh, that doesn't make much sense. Okay, now I have to get down again. Maybe if they had to make this area really big because you went this high up. It's weird because there does seem to be a little bit of like texture you know, they'll reduce the textures if you're far enough away. Just doesn't seem to help much here. I'm honestly shocked we have not run into enemies on the way back here. Okay, now apparently we have, but who cares?
Electricity is like faith. You can't see it, but you know it when it hits you.
Okay. Obtain the... yeah. Oh, yeah, the...
One step closer to sweet revenge, Balthasar.
No. Didn't even try and sound like Keanu Reeves there. Also, annoyingly, you have to move away from the door. If you're too close to this vault door, the prompt disappears. You have to... there we go. Alright. What do we have here? Oh. Yep, do your new spell. Sorry about the sniffling. Like I said, I'm still a bit congested. Vengeance is mine. You know, you could have probably have just given me, like, full health. At the start, but no. I've noticed a very limited amount of times they let you do this, and I don't know why, because it... like, I don't know how it really helps.
Just where I thought it would be.
I don't even know what I picked up, but, oh, come on. Constantine. Okay. I haven't actually tried that. I was curious if you... Oh. Funny enough, they did pay a lot of attention. Hold on. To some of the mechanics of the scenes. Because, yeah, the movie was very specific about, you know, like, needed holy water.
Tom Ross off bend. Tom Ross off bend.
Okay.
Constantine. Sorry I can't hang around, but I've got to prepare for his coming. Of course, in the meantime, my colleagues will attend to you.
Get up, get up. Nah, can't break those windows. Oh no!
Balthazar sends his regrets that he won't get to see you die.
Who are you?
No! What are you doing?
I don't know who that was. I don't know why that worked. What's going on? But considering that the shotgun seems to be mostly made for, you know, fighting the half-breeds, it's weird how they give it to you before you... Like, you're not really fighting many of them. Like, we've had it for quite a few levels where it hasn't been required at all. And, you know, I've even shown where it's like not even that effective against the regular demons. Aha! Take that, computer. I do think... I know. I was a bit unsure at first. I do think I know where I'm gonna end up ranking this. But I am gonna have to probably explain it a bit.
I could use that as a water portal.
You could.
Ego por sit param.
There we go.
Here I come, Balthazar. There's no place for you to hide.
Ah, no smooth transition there. They've been doing that smooth the whole game, and then that's the one time they don't do it smooth.
We pass da.
Fuck you guys. Okay. Out. Screw it. It's just, you don't have an evasion option, so getting around the back of that enemy is just awkward. Alright. Up, here we go. The fuck? Also, when did I lose my bug? My little buggy boy. There we go. I assume I'm going the right way. At least they're giving me a lot of ammo.
You can't save Angela. Mammon will have her soon.
Oh, this is a way... Yeah, this is shit this Balthazar guy was not doing in the movie. Oh, this is a fun room. So what am I supposed to do then? I was assuming we were gonna swap planes, but nothing happened, and this room is empty for some reason. What am I supposed to do? Return to Earth. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought I would have to do, but I guess I've got to... Oh, okay. Well, that's fucked up, because this wasn't here before. that was cool. I will say, having to throw holy water at these enemies every time kind of sucks. Because, like, can I defeat them if I don't have the holy water? Oh, yeah, I see. Do that. And, this is a... No, it's a bin.
Ego poor. Para! I'm getting what I want, Balthazar. It's only a matter of time.
There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I'm starting to think I fucked up. Yeah, okay. I put the thing in the wrong place. I guess this sofa chair thing being here. Go to hell! That was an amazing prompt. You'd love to see it.
I'm getting what I want, Balthazar. It's only a matter of
Oh,
time.
sorry. Now this again, I should have realised it. Game would say like, oh yeah, this is the. This is the time to go back.
Stop in.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, because here's the thing, I'll say about like the color palette and that kind of stuff that I've mentioned a few times. Having rewatched the movie.
Poor John Constantine. Think you've got me? Wrong. I've got you.
I'm really getting tired of this crap.
Is that the movie version of Hell is close to this, but it's not quite as dark.
Stop in. Stop in.
Come on. I'm gonna go have a drinky.
I've been anticipating this moment for such a long time, Constantine. Know that Mammon will rip Angela apart, crossing over. It's a pity you won't be there to see it. Who says I lack compassion? See you in hell, Constantine.
I guess we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna actually find him now.
That's better. Au naturel.
Oh. Oh, well, I fucked up there. Okay. I'm gonna have to try that again. Okay, we can skip that cutscene.
That's better. Au naturel.
Well, that didn't.
You have no power.
Uh. This is a bit of a confusing fight.
Temper, John. I was born on fire.
Okay. Oh, hey, well, welcome back, Mimund. God, this... I'm not quite getting this fight, apparently. Like, I am, but I'm not. Ugh. I don't know why he sounds like he's whispering his lines. He's like, oh yeah, I need a shout, but you know, we can't wake Mum, so try and keep it down, will you?
Trying to save the world, John. Too late.
Oh. Oh no. Okay, there is a little bit of healing here. There we go.
There are things I need to know. You're going to tell me.
Burn in hell, Constantine.
I'm taking requests.
Yeah, he's very like, hey, I got it.
Stop! Please!
Don't beg, Balthasar. Not yet.
What happened? Turn the other cheek.
Got the wrong JC. Now, why's the upstairs got you so worried?
Food sucks. Milk and honey. They've got to be kidding.
Wrong. Try again. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth.
All right. Stop. Just stop. Perfection. It's torture. To the damned. The spearhead. It's the weapon that killed your
Oh, okay, now we know.
On the cross. His father's sacrifice. It has his blood.
And Angela?
Mammon will use her as a bridge to cross over.
That wasn't so tough.
Just for a moment. Imagine it, Constantine. Imagine the glory of this city or this world when Mammon takes over.
Where do I find her?
Ravenscar Mental Hospital. But you're too late.
And because the plot's different, there's no reason why she's there.
I've been stalling you, Constantine. You should never trust a demon.
For a man with a loaded cross.
Alright. I'm guessing this is going to be final level or close to final level now, based on the pacing of the movie, but who knows, they might have added some quite a bit here.
Holy water, straight up, no ice. But I'll need to spread it around. In the boiler room. The fire sprinklers should do.
Yep.
Not angel's tears, but good enough. Should keep the bastards busy. And buy me some time to find Angela. Tonight, smoking's got competition.
It's so weird. He's not this like one-liner badass in the movie. Like, he doesn't have all these quips. And yeah, we ourselves have to put the cross in the water system because Shia LaBeouf's character's just gone. He's not in this story.
The boiler room will be down there.
Okay, this is a good power-up. Oh god, trying to swap spells in the middle of combat. Not fun, because you have to use the D-pad. Alright, you guys done? Okay, I guess they're done. Screw it. They're back, like, weak point. It's just too awkward to hit. Alright, down we go. You know, also, while I'm here, let me go over to something here. Like, there we go. And the one that I'm most interested about I'm going to try this for a little bit. The reason why is that I have a theory that the game will actually control a little better like this. Also, yeah, there's a cheat code that just lets you enable, like, a level timer for some reason.
Locked.
There we go. But there's a couple of, interesting cheat codes. Like most of them that would be like typical for the time.
There's something big and ugly on the other side.
Ow. I still have a theory based on some stuff like this cheat code and some of the other way bits work that this game maybe started out development as a first-person shooter. And someone said, oh, actually, no, you need to do third person. Because you need to, you know, we need to show off Keanu Reeves is like this because we didn't get the... Yeah, that was way too late. Yeah, there we go. I feel like the frame rate is better at least. You know, I don't need to go that way yet. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe the game was supposed to have a more hybrid first-person, third-person system. Because obviously, the stuff like the platforming... Why can't I pick this up? There we go. As far as I could tell, they made pre-rendered cutscenes for like every single one of those finds. Because the background is unique every time. Let's see. Okay, I think we've... Yeah, we've gone backwards, but that's fine. Oh man, when you go to non-combat mode in first-person view, it feels a little strange to control. Okay, well the frame rate's still not great. I was hoping this frame rate, you know, you're in first person, you're not rendering, presumably, the third person model anymore. But this does weirdly feel closer to how this game was supposed to... It does feel weirdly more natural. Obviously, it's doing some stuff like that will feel weird. Alright. Getting all this bonus. I'm legit really low on holy water grenades.
The stiff had a key. He didn't need them.
Which is weird, because normally the game, I'm drowning in them normally. Oh no, they do spooky stuff. Okay, yeah, the first person mode does not really help the frame rate. I guess it's probably still rendering our hero Johnny constantly, even though I'm in this like first person mode. Open the door, guys. Okay, no, that's the way I came up. There we go. Nah, I'm not even wasting my time with this guy. What? That didn't kill him? That is very weird. There we go. See what I mean? Like, how do you hit the back when they just constantly do that? Alright. Just a bonus. This is funny though, just to see this game now playing like this. As I mentioned in the first part, like the third person shooting controls are essentially, yep, that's where we're going. They're essentially first person controls anyway, so makes sense that when you're
insane. Why are you doing this?
For him, I will make mankind worthy of his love.
By sacrificing me?
The road to salvation begins tonight, right now.
Gabriel, gotta get to that boiler room. Time is tight.
okay, so they are playing some stuff the same, but they're also revealing stuff earlier. Okay, okay, no, we're not going that way. Also, that says level timer. I think that's my total time. I think that's like my entire playthrough time. Yeah, because that's minutes, hours, seconds, and then, no, like milliseconds. Okay. I might turn this first person cheat off in a minute. Just to see how the performance changes in this area. Okay, good, I needed that. Hang on. I guess I'm going back down? And hopefully we'll find out. Oh, yeah, look, see.
Gotta place the cross of Hysteria inside that.
Come on, come on. There we go.
Let's see how the hell scum like a holy shower. Time to find Angela.
It's weird how much he talks to himself, because in a lot of these scenes he was talking to other characters. But they've just taken them out. Okay, here, let's there we go. We had our fun. I will say the aiming did feel a little like it made more sense. It's just when you do like a third-person shooter. Also, why are there so many bonus cards here? But you give it like the kind of controls you'd use in a first-person shooter. It does feel weird. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, good. We don't need holy water. Well, it'd be better. It's weird now that we're at the point where we're actually finding a lot of the half-breeds. They're not really giving it to us anymore. Oh, well, here's an MR. Why is this MRI machine in this giant room with nothing in it? There's so much wasted space in here. Also, I thought the sprinklers are supposed to be going off. Oh, frame rate, please. Also, I am picking up flasks apparently, but I guess that's for the dragonfire? I'm not sure. Alright. Yeah, this sprinkler effect kills the frame rate for some reason. Okay. Oh no. Okay, nothing over there. Come on. There we go, have a drinky. Damn. There we go. Oh, physiotherapy keys, alright. I really need that, but... maybe this guy could use it too. Okay, nope. Nope, that was just for bonus. That's kind of a cute system though, having to activate the sprinklers with the flamethrower. Oh! Oh, buddy. There we go. Have a drink, have a shower. Save half an hour. Oh! Okay. Oh, I thought the game fucking crashed. Oh, dear. Which, I just remembered, this game does not autosave. It's a good reminder. At checkpoints, it does not autosave. For some reason. Which this... What was this, like 2005? This is quite late for a game to not have autosave. Oh. Boss fountain. Alright, let's get to it.
No.
No. I'm so concerned.
Angela, fight! Fight it! Omnis Satanis ab Spiritum, Deus ex Paradiso, A bello Hadesium, Destructus ex Rex Demonicae. Come on, Temera Obscurus.
Oh no, my jacket!
I was wondering when you'd get here.
Really, John? Do tell.
You gave up Balthasar too quickly. Made it too easy.
He would have gotten in the way.
But why you'd hook up with Mammon, that one still got me stumped.
I have my reasons. Unfortunately, I was hoping for more of a fight from Balthasar. You know I don't like to get my hands dirty, John. Especially when it comes to an old friend.
I'm touched, Gabriel. I know it's beneath you.
Everything is beneath me.
You know your mistake, Gabriel? You counted on a complete ass of a demon to do the work of a half-assed angel.
Pain is the language you understand best. I will bring you pain.
Okay, well. Luckily, these also seem to hurt her, so.
You are so like animals.
Okay. Oh, Dragon's Breath. There we go.
You are not worthy of this man. I will.
Now. I can't heal though, is what I'm worried about.
I will make you worthy.
I'm not sealing any.
Blood and fire.
So yeah, I already kind of mentioned this in the first part, but Peter Stormare, who plays Satan, isn't in this game, and as far as I can tell, Satan doesn't even show up. So they've had to rewrite the end a bit to have Gabriel be the final boss. But that's gonna change a lot of how this ends. I'm really curious to see how they change it. Okay. The problem with using the...
Jen, Tsar.
With
Pain
using...
is the language you understand best. I will bring you pain.
Oh god, I already took so much damage. You have to be quite close to hit with it.
I will bring you horror. You are so like animals.
There's just so much health too.
You are not worthy of his love. I will transform you. I will make you worthy.
Yeah, yeah.
Eternally damned. Death without salvation. Tragic.
Huh. Do I just... Oh god, those barely do any damage. Fucking hell. Oh, this is a really tough fight. Okay. Hmm. Okay, worst come to worst, I'll look up a video of someone doing this fight and see what I'm possibly doing wrong.
Pain is the language you understand best. I will bring you pain. I will bring you horror. You are so like animals.
Okay, headshots do more damage. And that did counter her.
I will make you worthy. You are without salvation. Tragic.
Oh, okay. What the fuck got me there? Come on. Okay. Okay, I guess apparently being cheesy is the way to do this fight. Hey, I ain't above using cheese. Oh, should I have been aiming at the winds the whole
It's
time?
Mammon. He's pulled Angela into the underworld. He needs her to destroy the boundary between Earth and Hell. Then evil will be born, and humans will once again turn to us for their salvation.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Ego poor, sit param.
Oh, okay. This is very different then. Oh. Well, I can't do that yet. I have to wait.
Martin, Tosh, bow, Czar.
Okay, well they... There we go. Come on then. Wow, that was surprisingly easy.
Hey, Junior, remember to tell Daddy who sent you back.
Yeah, they really changed the ending up here.
Once again, John, you've left me speechless.
Then why do I hear you?
If it's any consolation.
You set me up, Gabriel. Used me. Betrayed me.
All part
How'd
of
she get her
this
wings
plan.
back?
Learn to look at the outcome, John. Then you'll understand.
What I understand is that you made a deal with the devil. And for what, Gabriel? A bigger audience?
Perhaps a more committed one? The world has become too complacent, John. Obsessed with the material at the expense of the spiritual. And yet, when the mortals are fearful, when terror catches their breath and shoves it down their throats so deep they can't cry for their mummies, then they
Oh,
pray.
subtitles can't keep up.
They believe. Faith is a luxury when times are good.
Oh no, they're way ahead
But in
actually.
troubled times, we are a growth industry.
Are all angels such jerks?
Only the really good ones. You should have that cough looked at, John. The inevitable is coming, but there's no reason to rush it. See you around.
Not where I'm going.
Ah, my mistake.
Yeah, this is a just very different ending.
John?
Yeah, Angela.
Like,
I've got you. Go slow.
weird. He doesn't get like his
Things went to hell.
self-sacrifice moment.
Some others, I had to send there.
Bad, huh? All that biblical stuff you told me.
They did write the book.
You never quit, do you, Constantine?
Quitting's not my style. But there's always tomorrow.
God, that's so weird. He doesn't give up smoking. Game complete. Do you wish to save? Yes. God, that's such a weird... Like, those extra final bosses are cool, but Gabriel doesn't end up turning human. Peter Stormare doesn't show up. John doesn't get redeemed in the Eye of God. Like, it is weird. I guess maybe they were like, wait, we don't want to spoil. And there you go. Okay, well, let's do credits. It's always weird to me when a game's like, we won't show you the credits unless you look at them. Okay, so it is Max. Okay, Max Bay. Wait. That's not all. That's not the full cast. That's just the only people who came back from the movie. That's not right. Oh. Okay. So, I did have a fun time with this. There are some, I think, legitimately charming bits of this game. And some neat ideas it does. Obviously, as I've mentioned, I think the performance on PlayStation 2 gets really rough at times. That being said, I think the general issues with this game, which are controls, just moving the stick and movement feels very weird. Like, the fact that when you swap to that first-person mode, it feels more natural, I think speaks to it. It really feels like you're playing a first-person shooter without the first-person camera. And having so much of the enemies be melee-based when they're kind of trying to mimic the shooting feel of Max Payne. And some, like, awkwardness, for example, like I said, with the holy grenades things. How hard it is to aim them, and they don't have this, like, big area of effect. So, okay. One thing I don't want to do is I do not want to rank this as play elsewhere. As much as you should, you know, the other versions are better. Here we go. Okay, so we have voice talent, but we don't know who the fuck they played. You know what? There we go. Weird. So they just don't... They straight up don't say who plays some of these characters. If you weren't a named actor... And yeah, I don't know if the... That's weird. That's so weird the way they've credited this. But yeah... I don't think I want to rank this as play elsewhere because, you know, here's why. Because even with the improved frame rate and the improved, like, true sight thing looking better. Also, I've just noticed that the text, when it hits the top of the screen, it doesn't scroll up, it just shrinks. If from the bottom it's scrolling up, when it hits the top of the screen, it shrinks down. Which is funny. But, so here's my reasoning. If I was to say play elsewhere, then I would have to think, but what rank would I give it? And I feel like if I was going to say play... let me look at this quick. Yeah, here's the problem. With my play elsewhere categories, I give them the, like, 5-star ratings that apply. Like, 5 stars masterpiece, 4 stars great, 3 stars good, 2 stars mid, and 1 is bad. And the problem is that I really want to rank this as bad but good. Because, like, the voice direction's pretty bad. Like, even from the named actors, like, they're not doing great performances. But they're, like, faux Keanu Reeves impersonation guy, really letting the side down. And like I said, it controls some... It doesn't feel quite right to control. But the gimmicks with the weapons and the spells and going between, like, you know, like, swapping levels. Basically what fucking Silent Hill Origins would do, like, a year or two later. funny enough. As you know, obviously you paint it all back, it goes back to like Link to the Past. But the fact that you kind of do it like within these smaller levels, like that's closer to what Origins does. It's a fun gimmick. A lot of the weapons are really fun. There is some annoyance with the balance. Like, you know, like I said, the shotgun is only really good against one enemy type. And that's kind of the case with most of the weapons. And I will say for the spells that there are too many of them that essentially do the same thing. Like, the lightning will kill most enemies in a room. The hunger one will do the same thing, it just takes longer. And the golem one will do the same thing, it just turns them to stone. So I do wish they had gone for more spell variety. I feel like and yeah, so like the using the water and that stuff and all the little pickups and upgrades, like there is a lot of really fun stuff to this. So I think because I really want to push forward that when I say bad but good, these are games where they're like, okay, obviously it's all subjective, right? There's no such thing as an objectively good or bad game, because what makes a game fun, what makes it good and stuff like that, outside of can you even play it? You know, it's all subjective. Like one person's, you know, it's like one man's trash and another man's treasure, and that whole thing. Like, the only thing you could say, like, is objectively bad is, like, you know, hey, I put the game in my console, it doesn't run. You know? But even then, someone out there would probably argue that if, you know, a game could make an artistic statement if it had stuff like, yeah, the buttons didn't work properly, and performance and frame rates and that kind of thing, and you know, that's a whole other bag to unpack, which I'm not going to unpack here. So there we go. But this is one where I'm like, I don't think I can say this game is good, which is like my 3 out of 5 rating, right? Oh, you know, let's let this play. I don't know if we looked at this. I'll go into the bonus screen again in a sec. But yeah, like, I wouldn't put this game in good, but I wouldn't put this game in mid either. Because there's a lot I like about it. Especially because it's based on the movie, but it's such a different telling of the movie. Okay, yeah, we're just getting pre-rendered cutscenes. Oh no, here we go. Okay, straight up, this is not footage of the PS1 version. This PS2 version, sorry. This looks like the PC or the Xbox version. I am going to put a note when I make my notes about this that I definitely would say don't play the PS2 version if you can help it. I don't know how hard it is to get the PC version running these days. But, let's go oh, hang on. It's the bowling alley. So, yeah, concept art. There's that thing. Cutscene movies. Or comics. Or they're like pre-fizz storyboarding stuff. Yeah, God, they did not model her face.
This really wonderful script, which was so mad and
I bet she's not talking about the game. I bet she's talking about the movie script.
And then I met the extraordinary
Yep.
Francis Lawrence, who directed it, and it was very easy to say yes to that idea. You know, he really made her.
Which I don't blame them. Yeah, there's the shotgun. More comic. But like, this shows you how many things I missed. Hydrotherapy pool. I did pick up all the ones in the final area though, that's funny. If I remember right, this is, yeah.
Well, it's, you know, it's interesting as an actor.
I'm going to look at this again, but I bet he's talking about the movie again.
Calls and says, "Oh, we've got this audition for you," and you just go because you have to. So it's not always a question of picking and choosing what you want to do. But then occasionally something comes along and they say, "Oh, go and do this," and then you read it and you sort of immediately feel like, "Oh yeah, I understand this. I get what this is," and then those things sort of click into place. And it's rare when that happens, but it's great because everything sort of seems to...
I just picked up that the only actors they got were all the English ones.
You know,
which Bits is a UK-based studio, I believe. Well, was. Yeah. So I guess that's why. I guess just... because this is THQ. Also, this quote is actually the opening cutscene, I found out. So yeah, the other interview, yeah. Strange, just so strange. I don't know, okay. So yeah, let me turn on my tier list thing here. To this one. So yeah. I think... hold on. I'm fairly confident that it's weird. It's like, I don't think this game is good, but I think it's fun. And that's why I want to put it in the bad but good category. A part of me is like, yeah, I want to put the asterisk of like, don't play this on PlayStation 2. It just... I'm a lot more forgiving of performance stuff, but the performance in this got like borderline unplayable at times. And not in, like, big areas either, which is the weird thing. Like, some of it was in that hospital when the sprinklers went off. But, you know, for a licensed game on such a weird property and a weird developer, but they try so many little things. It's a shame they couldn't get Keanu Reeves, but it's fascinating to play this, like, weird alternative version of the story. Unfortunately, Wikipedia doesn't have a lot of info on this game, so I don't know if it's something weird where were they working on an early script that got changed? Were they told like, hey, this is still in development, so you're kind of gonna have to look at the unfinished script, or were they told like, hey, you can't use these aspects? Because some characters they recast, right? Like the priest guy they recast, but he also just doesn't even kind of mimic the actor he's based on. I've noticed that for the characters that they didn't get the actors for, they don't really try and emulate those characters' performances. The only one really is Keanu Reeves, but also like giving him all these pithy one-liners. It's so... that ending is so weird. Having watched the movie today, where what happens is Gabriel is about to birth Mammon into the world, and Constantine is like, the only way I can stop this is to call Lucifer, because in the prophecy, like, Lucifer doesn't want his son to do this. Like, his son is a problem. So he, like, intentionally, you know, ends his life so that Satan will come up for him, and he's like, hey, I actually did this to get you to go, you know, help this lady, and I don't care if I die in the process. And that gets him out of hell, but Satan is like, no, I still want him, so he cures him of his cancer, which is really funny. Like, while he's trying to float up to heaven, he goes in and he rips the tar out of his lungs, and he's like, well, fuck you, you're gonna have to keep on living, so you're gonna have to keep it squeaky clean and not fuck up and end up back in, you know, ending up in the same place. And just, that's all gone. It's weird. But, you know, I had fun. Here's the thing I'll say. With games that are in the just bad category, most of these I do not think are fun to play. Or, if they have fun bits, overall they are bad experiences. I think this game is fun to play. So I'm going to put it in the bad but good category. I don't want to call it good, but I think it's better than mid, even though it's technically lower in the tier. But like, bad but good is kind of its own idea, where it's like, yeah, you play it, it feel like it's a weird thing. But this is the thing I have about media, either games, music, TV shows, movies, literature, or whatever. I think an audience can acknowledge that they think a piece of media is bad and badly made, but still enjoyable. A pet peeve of mine, actually, is when people like that media, and it's like, well, it's good then. You know, I don't, like, if I like it, it must be good. You know, even if, like, they know widely, because obviously, you know, it's not objective, but you can look at, like, how media is considered socially, and you go, okay, socially, this is, you know, widely regarded as trash. And granted, sometimes you'll see stuff like that, you'll watch it, you go, I don't understand why people felt this way. But there are times where it's like, I don't think someone who watches a lot of media and ascribes to, like, our social understanding of, like, artistic intent and merits, you know, like, if you're watching a film, like, filmography, like, what they teach you about making films and the kind of how filmmaking techniques evoke emotion and storytelling and stuff. I think if you're unless you're completely outsider, you don't know anything, you know, I think you should be okay to look at a piece of media that's bad and say, I know it's bad, but I like it. As opposed to, I like it, but I can't like something that's bad, so it you know, I have to elevate it higher. And I've run into multiple people in the past that get very, very touchy. Not even if you say the media is bad, if you just point out that people don't like it. If you point out that it's not well regarded, or if you point out, you know, something that, you know, you can't say is good or bad, but you could say is objectively true. I think a good example of that is I saw someone who said that Silent Hill Origins was their favorite in the series. And I asked them, and they said specifically the story is why. And I asked them, hey, do you mind elaborating why the story is your favorite? Because it's widely regarded to be the weakest aspect of the game because it contradicts with the Silent Hill lore. Did not get an answer. Was told I was, quote, bashing them. And it's like, well, I didn't say what my opinions were of the game. I just said something that is objectively true, which is that it doesn't fit the canon, and that's how most people think that's a bad thing, you know. But I really wish that people could like stuff like this while acknowledging that it is a flawed product. You know, again, obviously in a subjective, socially constructive way, but again, still in that way. That you could watch something and go like, yeah, I could see this is poorly made, and with this game like this, where the controls are an issue, and like the voiceover, and some other kind of janky side bits with this game, but acknowledge that you could still have fun playing it. And that's really why I wanted to have this good but bad category. When you look at some of the other games I have in here, you know, the bouncer is not like a lot of these games, like Need for Speed Undercover on the PlayStation 2, Sopranos. I know some of these are hot takes because some people really like Final Fantasy X-2. I do not think it is a good game, but there's a lot to like about it. And Enter the Matrix is a personal childhood favorite of mine, which I'm gonna soon find out how much that holds up. We'll see. But considering that game was released unfinished, I can't call it good. But there you go. That's my placement. I'll update the spreadsheet, and I might add a note thing. I definitely will say, if you watch this and you were curious about this game, there you go full screen. Yeah, if you watch this and this game, you were like curious or you liked some of what this game was doing, either play it on original Xbox or play it on PC. Because the performance and some of the way they've downscaled the graphics, because yeah, that like opening attract mode, you could tell that's what it looks like on PC probably at the time, or the original Xbox. And yeah, the performance just gets too rough in places. And also just, yeah, how the true sight vision looks. I'm really surprised they left it like that blue, because it does not look like that in the PC version. Alright. So that's another PlayStation 2 game, another unplayed PlayStation 2 game ranked. However, we're going to be mixing things up from here. I really gotta... There's supposed to be a Velcro thing to stop this from falling down. I think it needs re-gluing. So, today we are not going to do the wheel spin. And the reason for that is that I have specific PlayStation 2 playthroughs planned for the coming month. So, starting next week is basically October. Like, Tuesday onwards is October, right? So, from then on, we're going to do pretty much all horror or horror-themed games for the month. I have 2 main playthroughs set up. We're going to play Fatal Frame 2 for PlayStation 2. This will be a first-time playthrough for me. Last year, we played Fatal Frame 1, and I had a tremendous time. That was a great, like, first-time experience. And I hear Fatal Frame 2 is, like, amazing. Like, that's the potentially pinnacle of the series. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then we're also going to do Luigi's Mansion, because I have like GameCube real hardware streaming set up. Now I do have some potential other plans, but I'm not entirely sure. So I was considering streaming some PlayStation 1 stuff, but I think I thought about it and decided that I want to hold off on doing any full PlayStation 1 streams until I can get I can run NTSC backups on real hardware. Because if I was going to do, say, like a full playthrough of Dino Crisis on PlayStation 1, Parasite Eve 1 or 2, in some cases there is no PAL version with Parasite Eve 1, or you know, the PAL versions are going to be running slower and at lower frame rates and all that hoopla. So I think I'm going to start to try and save up to get... I'm probably looking to see if someone sells pre-modded PlayStation 1s. Either... Well, maybe I'll mess around, because there are ways to load games... There's a way to back up games on disc and load them that way. So maybe I'll look into that. But ideally, I would get the hard mod where you can run games off of an SD card. And I'm hopefully maybe people... I know there is a place in the UK that will install them, but maybe I'll find and see, like, oh, does anyone sell... Just, hey, I've modded the console, here you go. So I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna hold off on doing like Cypher Fielder 1. I would like to maybe look at Dino Crisis, but I think I might look at the Dreamcast version. But if I do, I need to mess with the Dreamcast because I have a Dreamcast, but I know I need to look into it because there's a way to get a 480 signal, 480 signal out of it. I don't think I have the stuff for that yet, so I gotta look into that. That's another thing I gotta look into. Now, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think this is going to be the case. From next week, because of some stuff I've got going on, I'm not going to be streaming on this channel on Tuesday and Thursday. Instead, I'm going to move them to Monday and Wednesday. And the reason why is, barring anything that's going to like get in the way, I'm going to be collaborating with Bad Game Hall of Fame and doing some streams there every Thursday for probably about a month. I think that should be enough time for the game we've got lined up. I'm sure they'll do like proper official announcements. We've got some more behind the scenes stuff to double check before we set the date properly. But it's basically set. But make sure you keep an eye on my Twitter or my Blue Sky. I'll be very forward about like, yeah, I'm going to be streaming Monday, Wednesday. I'll still stream Saturdays probably. If that doesn't work, then I might only stream Tuesday and Saturday, but I'd rather not cut the hours. But next stream will be Monday, and that will be finishing Castlevania Circle of the Moon. I have also, just update on that, I did grind for the cards that I either lost during the playthrough because like I died, or ones that I tried to go for and didn't get. But literally I've only picked up the ones that were kind of on the way. So the one from like that Fire Spirit and some of the ones like that. I haven't like gone and picked up every card, and I've made sure to save like exactly where we were. And that should get finished on Monday. So that will be it from me. Again, apologies about the way I sound. I'm not 100% over being sick, to the point where I almost didn't stream. I almost was gonna just stay in bed, but I don't know, I guess Constantine, I answered the call, a miracle happened, if you will. Yes, there we go. Alright, well, that's gonna be it from me. I hope you enjoyed the show. I've been your host, Johnny Baghead, and yeah, I'll be back next week, and yeah, some spooky but amazing things are gonna happen. Alright. Let's wrap this up. Bye-bye. Bye.